We now return to Let's Play City Skylines. So, I've moved all of the windmills down here, the turbines down here, and I've built a dam. Not quite where I wanted to put it, but I'm going to let this run, and we're going to see what it does to the water. If this doesn't work, if this starts cutting off the water, I do know that putting it here also works. I know this because I tested it. It's not looking good, I'll tell you that much. It is obviously flooding and then backfilling. I suspect this will happen as it's bringing all the poo water up. I just moved this down here temporarily. I'm still actually considering moving it to the other side of the dam. But we'll see what the consequences of this are fairly soon. It does kind of look like it's drying up, though. Just a bit. At the same time, it's also not. So, right now it's outputting at 96. I'm pretty sure when I put it down, it said 144. So, it's already not at all worth the trouble, and part of me is thinking that maybe this needs to go over there anyway because the poo is being blocked. Strange as that is. I think that's actually what's happening here, is that the output is actually being blocked by the dam. Okay, well, that's only a temporary thing. I don't want the pipe, obviously, to go underneath the dam, because that doesn't make any sense. And I'm just also not sure I even want this dam. Okay, now its power output is going up a little bit more. I thought maybe the difference here would help. I mean, it did say that the max I was going to get out of this was 144, but okay, and we're moving back. That's good. At least it's staying within the wall with the key on this side. I don't know if this is going to make it harder for me to put it down on this side or not. Maybe I should actually put that down now so I can retain the... Yeah, actually, I'm going to do that. I want to retain the shoreline. So we're going to come down here, and we'll just start from the bridge, I guess. I don't want to spend all the time working on this, obviously, but I would like to at least make it fairly functional. And this actually seems to be going for a ways. Let's go ahead and turn these off. I'm having better luck without it. Sort of getting a little bit of a jag on it here. Now, because it's flooding, it's not going to let me build. See, I don't know that I like that. I think I might like it a little bit closer, so we don't have all this sand right here. So I feel like if I built it here, it would retain a little bit more. So, my problem here is that I don't want it to be so far up the shoreline, mostly because of the height differential in the in the buildings. You'll see here in a minute. I'm actually going to put one of these dock buildings down, and you'll see kind of how crazy this gets. Well, that'll work for now. Anyway, let's come back down to the boardwalk, and we'll put down the first thing. I don't even actually know where this is. Was it here? Fishing island, floating cafe. Fishing island might be okay. Floating cafe just out in the middle. Yeah, let's put this here. Okay, so we come down here and we see that this is super high up. Now, okay, for this is not too bad. It's actually on the water. But if we look at this one, okay, same height difference. But then you get here, and this is supposed to be the landing. How the hell does a ship get here to land to drop people off? It doesn't. and it's all to do with this, and I can demonstrate that by bringing it down here, and you can see it is much closer. It's still very high up, but it's a lot more realistic than where it was. So that perturbs me just a little bit. It's actually kind of annoying. In fact, I don't want this one in particular. I think that, well, I don't know. I think this is actually all I've got for park type stuff. Anything else is going to be in the fishing industry, and the fishing industry doesn't like this boardwalk. It really doesn't like this boardwalk. So if I do put these down here, well, and I wouldn't anyway, because I'd want them to be in an industry. But surely there's a marina somewhere. I think I recall seeing a marina. Here, oh, well, boat museum, okay. Not quite what I was thinking of, but let's actually put this here. And you'll see what I'm talking about even more, because now you've got this little steamboat that presumably would be for tourists to go down to, and, you know, like, how the hell are they going to get down there? They're not. It just doesn't work. Unfortunately, if I did put this down in the water, as far as possible, it would still barely be enough to make a change here. Like, you wouldn't notice it. So, I don't know. Speaking of museums, though, well, let's just let this run. Now that I'm here, now that I'm thinking about it, the Monkey Palace. Oh, I'm in the wrong thing. Looking at the wrong thing. No, what I actually want is the Locomotive Hall. Was it a train museum? I think maybe it was the train museum I wanted down here. Well, I'll put it down there anyway. I feel like there was some other kind of museum that I was saving this for. Oh, maybe casino? Oh, no, the casino's not gonna work there at all. Casino's gonna have to be like here. This is enormous. Unless I put it on this side. I have not extended the rail. Yeah, I'd have to have the casino like way over here. So unless I put the casino here, or here, I may have overestimated or underestimated how much space I'm actually going to need for that. I was thinking like this. Luxury hotel could be down here, since it's not going to fit there. But this is actually really unfortunate. I kind of wanted the waterfront to be casinos and hotels, but it is literally going to be right across the street. So what I could actually maybe do is just knock this road out altogether. Knock this one out. I could actually maybe move it down here to have a larger one, or just well, we'll worry about that later. I don't actually care at the moment. Okay, well, I guess we're gonna be watering the front here. What I do want to do down here while I'm still going is we do have a little bit of commercial. I would like to start putting some of that in down here. And I'll put in the low commercial. We'll see what develops there and how it affects the landscape. And speaking of other things, just putting it in and dropping down, let's go ahead and get started putting in some of this for demand. In fact, we'll just go ahead and do something like that. What did that say? It says trapped in a tree. The fire department. Did we not have enough? Got 25 engines and none of them are running. I'm calling malarkey on that. But another thing I thought about while I had just crossed my mind, I said I didn't really want to use these parking garages before, but I am in fact going to put one here. Mostly because we don't have a lot of parking for this hospital. There's a lot of it right back here and all that, but this is not enough for a hospital. You would actually have like a parking lot, but I didn't want to just spam this area with parking lots. Like I could take out this, seeing as how there is like a little section here. I could just turn this into a couple parking lots, But, I mean, I've already got a parking garage, so, you know, just have a parking garage back here for people in the parking lot. And that's okay, too, because I also wanted to make some of this commercial. Is this developed yet? We apparently don't have enough demand for it. Well, okay. And that's actually dropped that pretty rapidly there. So let's come back over to the industry and let's just start filling this in. So one thing that we do have, if we actually look at this, I do have some animal products coming in. We're pretty close to level 3. I'm not really sure how important that is. Flour is being made, but it has nowhere to go. There is a final production chain for that somewhere, right? I think there's like a bakery? Cattle shed. Interesting. So I could put... well, I maybe could have... I could put it on this side. Yeah, we'll put it here. That's something for our animal products. I think I'd be better off at the moment with a little bit more. Oh, this song. One thing about Kevin MacLeod's music, you're gonna find a lot of repeats. Okay, let's do... small field. See, I kind of want to save a little bit of room. I don't know how I'm going to do this weird angle. I kind of boxed myself in here in a very strange way. I really don't like how that angles either. You know what? Let's do a this. I mean, not like that, but we'll just kind of prevent this from actually doing anything. Put in some stop signs from there. I kind of wanted this to be enclosed, but I think we're going to have to do something here. Now, you'll notice that this is actually a highly polluted area just because of the flour factory. So I'm not sure how great that is to actually use. Can we do apples? Do something? Not enough water. Not enough water. I wonder if I actually maybe this up that way. Well, I'm sure it would go that way as well. So let's put down more. Keep it going here. We don't want necessarily apples there. We'll do like oranges and pears and just make it look a little bit visually interesting. And then of course we'll come in here and do something along this way here. Let me look at resources here. So let's see, this is actually not a good place for this. This would actually be an okay place for this. As much as I don't actually really enjoy its location. I'm going to just assume that, you know, being in a zone, all the industry should focus on that zone anyway, but I'm going to assume that this somehow increases production or crops. See, fertile land here. I don't know. In which case, this is definitely not... What is this? Oh. I'm in a farmer. Okay. I'm gonna jump out of that for a minute. Can I configure you any other way? Not really. Because the fertile land is actually like right here, where I'm not using this at all. But I don't want this being out onto a farm, or onto an industry road. And speaking of industry road, let's do something here. I actually want to, you know, I thought about putting the rail right here before, but I don't want to do that because this is major road. So what I'm actually going to do, I'm going to take this major road and I'm going to swing it this way, where it's eventually going to meet up with this one. And I'm going to have a secondary road here. And what I'm going to do here is have the rail split. So I'm going to have the rail go that way as well as that way, so that it can eventually connect over here to this rail, which is going to come through here to connect to this rail, and then this rail also. So there's going to be like this weird hourglass thing going on. But let's just go ahead and do this. What I am going to do is come in here and kind of do this, sort of the same thing as before. Let's maybe get the grid how I want it to work. Is that even possible? What are you? Wolf? Wolf. Just wandering around. Okay. You're really not, oh, there. Really not cooperating with me. I was in the wrong thing the whole time. No! No! God damn it. Just the grid. You're really not helping. Okay. Well, I think that looks terrible, but it is actually really not a good thing we got going here. But it's either that or create more. I mean, I could just make that street longer. How big are these things? Great. Oh, definitely big enough. This guy's just going because. Okay, yeah. Well, that still looks bad, but it's slightly less horrifying curve. There. Okay. So then we take in you. Alrighty. Now that is actually very worrisome in that curve, but in fact, let me pause for a moment here and we'll just destroy this road. I don't really like how this was connecting up anyhow, but let's see what we can do here. So I'll take that. Now, how do I make this work? Yeah, this doesn't, I can make that, but that looks terrible. This game needs a City Skylines 2. It just does. It's been around long enough that it is dated, and the things that they've got going need to be fixed. Just plain and simple. I mean, that looks horrific, but it's actually... the rails actually curve just fine. It is one hell of a mess, especially here. That is a horrifying junction, actually. Let me try the Move It tool, though, and see how I can fix this. Okay, that's a little bit better. Except that now this rail over here is just completely gone. Okay, I regret everything. Well, that's not good. I do want a crossover, but I don't want that. I would like to have a little bit more. So maybe we can just get rid of that for a moment, and then we'll come in here. It always seems like every time I want to do something, I just get bogged down in this crap, and then it just... we waste the entire episode fiddling around with roads and zones and shit. Okay, you know what? We will do this, and then go from here to there. And that is not going to do it. Would you stop with that? Oh, fuck me. That is not the thing. Yeah, that's not working. Okay, it kind of seems like I'm going to have something else that I can... Actually, that works. Yes, I was going to have something else that I will have to fiddle and play with off camera, but that works. Not incredibly well, but it works. Good enough. Who are you? You are about to have a bad day. Scooter, Charles Young. Oh, damn it. Okay, some of this stuff is still here. So I was just looking around last time. And there were a few things that I'd noticed. I don't know if they're still here now that they've had the game run. Yeah. Okay, that person... Ah, damn it. Well, yeah. So, whoops, that's not what I want at all. There was somebody that was parked here, like, parked right in the middle, and it said that they were, like, an uneducated senior, they were a tourist, they were visiting the parking lot, and then it said confused. Like, here it says, you know, they're at home, here it says, you know, it says what they're doing, visiting the hospital, visiting all things superstore, visiting whatever. It actually said confused. Like, he was just parked here and it said confused, and I wish... Ah, damn it. I wish I'd gotten that on camera. I forgot about it. Ah, blast. Anyway, but there is someone here. Is it Amanda? Yeah, so she's parked here, and she is currently... Oh. Well, damn. Because there was somebody else who was parked there. They were parked there, and I looked to see where the owner was because it said they were at home. Okay, you're parked nearby. But it said they were at home. I clicked on them, and she was, like, over here. So, like, she parked her car here and just walked home or something? I don't know. It was strange. Anyway, now that that aside is done, let's go back to this and work on something. I just need to put that road back in is all. Yeah, that was an amusing little thing that I just ran across there. It's just like this old man had found his way into the parking lot for some reason, and he was just confused about where he was and why he was there. All right, game, you're gonna have to give me a bone here. Now that doesn't look as terrible as it could. I'm still not even sure if I want this to be an industrial road or if I would rather extend a large lane out this way. But I guess that'll be fine for now. And then this is just going to be some big, ugly intersection as we move it on that way. But anyhow, we need to also come in here with the pipes. What do you mean you're out of water? You're totally in water. Is it seriously because of that? Because that's pretty dumb. That's actually pretty dumb. I definitely don't like the stair-stepping that's going on here. Well, maybe I'll try and figure something else out that I can do. Because that just doesn't sit well with me, that sharp drop. I could... whatever. Oh, well, let's not mess with it now. So where are we at? We still got a lot of industry needs. And so I guess we should be tackling that a little bit. Put more cattle along the side here, I guess. You? Not you. Go ahead and connect up a dirt road, even though, like I said, I'd really rather not have as many intersections as possible here. But it's okay if it does. And it's really the only way I'm going to be able to get a field in here. That's the big one. Big one's big. Holy crap. Alright. You'll be sheep. Sure. So we need something intervening in here. Oh, interesting. So I could put a cattle shed. Okay. Maybe I want to rethink this then. Put you over here for a minute. Let's grab that cattle shed. It's too long. Yeah, it's too long anyway. Otherwise it would fit, but maybe I could move that road out? I really don't want to do that too much. But I just want to know how much it's going to need. Just a little bit more. Blast. Doesn't go well. At this point I may as well just rebuild this thing, otherwise it's going to be all squiggly. Squiggly and horrible, and if I'm going to do that, I'll put this down first. This game and I, we're not friends. I'm not really loving that either. In fact, I kind of liked it the way it was. Now we just created this weird cliffside and it's awkward. So let's just get rid of that. We'll just do that. And we'll go back in here. Never fails, I've just managed to waste more and more time making roads. Can you just not? Could you just not? God damn it. We're not even hooked. We're not even snapping to anything, and it's just being a dick. I don't understand why. How is there just nothing that... There. God damn it. Somehow has a lot of crops brought to it. I'm not really sure why. Now, of course, I gotta go back in here and fix this junction. Okay, so I gotta find something else that's gonna go in here. And I do have the ability to put warehouses in here. That's a warehouse yard. That is way too big. That is way too big. That is enormous. What is this? Unique factories. Tell me more. Furniture factory, industrial steel plant, household. Okay, so this is where I would end up doing... okay. Obviously I don't want it here, but I do want to have a little bit of an industry here. So, what I was talking about last time about making this a residential area, well, I mean a sort of a low-rise area of the city, this I'm going to have as low density over here. This will be all the small homes going out towards the industrial park. And I feel like I'm going to have to submit to this at some point and just put in regular dirty industry, because what we're experiencing right now, aside from this constantly being a pain in the ass, that's all I wanted. I just wanted to get you onto the dirt road. I'm just gonna need to have regular dirty. You guys know. We moved it. I moved it. You don't have to go there. You can go back. I kind of like the echo on that. It's just like this mournful echo. God, anything there just creates this hill, doesn't it? Oh, whatever. Maybe we can cover this up with trees or something. I feel like maybe it shouldn't have that reverb on it, though. That's a little bit ridiculous. Okay. This is just holding... just holds crops. These trees really look out of place and sparse, don't they? They definitely don't look healthy or appropriate for this area at all. I don't know. I'll fiddle with that later. Okay, so one thing I did say I was just going to do last time was just preemptively put down all of the building areas that I wanted to take care of. Not that one. That one. And we'll come in here, finish this off. That. Just kind of fill in some of this stuff, actually. No, god damn it. Put you in there. Yeah, another thing I did want to do, though, was put down a small police station over on this side of things. Not there, necessarily. This'll work fine. Because we're not getting covered... Wow. We're not getting coverage over in this corner. And, I wanted to remedy that. Fine. I definitely don't like that. Go ahead and put some trees back in there. Actually, I wonder. Not that one. Thought that there were smaller. Hey, maybe I should put that in a fishing pier over here. Here's where this stuff is. Restaurant pier. marinas. That's what I'm looking for. Because there are actually locations in Monopoly City. So let me give you a rundown of the districts from that edition of the board game. They are very water-centric. We have got Riverside, the Marina, Silver Harbor, Bayview Dock, Harbor Heights, the Wharf. So we got a lot of Seaview. We got a lot of districts that are all named for watery areas, and that's we don't have a whole lot of that. My God, I need to get some water treatment up and running. I did say that I was going to do that as well. I was going to get the electric company and the waterworks and all that going. So I should probably do that at some point here shortly. Yeah, definitely work towards getting a little bit of the office industry and all that going. Specifically, like I said, the dirty industry we need to get going. Too much of this farm focus I don't think is actually going to work. Not the way I would like it to. So we're gonna have to do something about that. Either that or we just really need a lot. I mean, we're not filling up on all the workers, and that's likely because some of this is educated. We need a lot of educated workers here, highly educated in particular. So maybe we are actually filling this up. Maybe I do just need to fill this in, finish it. Alright, well anyway, let me spam down a few more things, just so I can actually say that I did them. And, let me, well, this will be commercial, so it'll be fine. We'll just keep it going. And that one too. Alright. So we are at least building in areas for our people, and the city is closing its gaps just a little bit more. I'll probably do these plazas off camera, just because they're kind of fiddly. Get them ready. And so, I don't know, maybe we should do, there's already crime here at the museum. I am pleased, though. This is kind of what I was looking for. The water level has risen, and I believe that is largely thanks to the dam. It has backfilled. Unfortunately, it has backfilled now here, so that I can't continue this very easily. But it has done sort of what I needed it to do. And maybe that's actually because it's kind of looking like it's coming back this way. Like the backflow went that way, and now it looks like it's coming forward again. But that's exactly what I was hoping was going to happen. I'd been complaining about it being too different in height, but I think that this will help our rising tides and raising boats, that sort of thing. Anyway, good. I'm also glad to see this. And I'm glad to see it's flat and not pulling the cliff side out that way, too. Good. Okay, well, things are looking up. And this is kind of what I want to be developing along the boardwalk anyhow. I don't see anybody on the boardwalk, and I feel like maybe that's because this is actually disconnected. I don't know that they'll just ever wander onto this, so maybe I have to actually connect the boardwalk to a street for them to actually use sidewalks and get on this. Although if we got crime out here, people are, well, they're not visiting. So maybe that's why we got crime out here, is because it was abandoned. Anyway, this episode's been going on for a long time. We're still not getting much further in progress, so I honestly don't know what to tell you about that. But anyway, I will see you next time.